You're watching a clip from the Club podcast.
Make sure you follow it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and give it a 5-star review.
So here you go, is a lovely clip from our podcast. Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to the club. I'm McKola. I'm in Portugal right now. The lads are over in Malta, getting a little bit of poker action in, and Manchester United have announced the signing of Mason Mount. Yes, we've completed a deal worth £60 million for Mason Mount. Apparently, it's 55 million plus some add-ons that are very difficult to get there. So it's probably 55 million, and that compromise has been reached by Manchester United. Because if you remember, we bid 45 million, we bid 50 million, we bid 55 million. They rejected every single offer that we made to Chelsea. And eventually, Manchester United went, well, we're not having it. We're not making any more bids. And that's forced a renegotiation now. I still think we've paid a little bit over the odds for Mason Mount, maybe by 10, 15 million pounds. But that's due to his contract. That's not due to the quality of the player that he is. And if you look at the quality of the player that he is, he works hard. He's got great fighting ability. He does what the manager tells him tactically. He's great in the press. He's press resistant. He can play at 8, 10, out on the left. I think he gives us an option that Manchester United have been crying out for. And also, you look at us this season. We've played Christian Eriksen almost every single game. And that hasn't been great for him. You know, his fitness, Christian Eriksen's, hasn't been great at all. And therefore, you know, there's been times where Manchester United's midfield has been lacking a little bit. So it's clear that, you know, we need to bring reinforcements in. Now, he's not the big signing that Manchester United need. He's not the big striker signing that Manchester United need. He's not, you know, the big goalkeeper signing that we need. But Manchester United need more than two players. We need more than a goalkeeper. We need more than a striker. We also need more than Mason Mount, that's clear. And as long as we do a bit more business, I'd be absolutely delighted with this. But I'm really excited about it. I think Mason Mount under Erik ten Hag could be very, very good. And this could be one of the shrewdest signings of the summer. You look around, you know, at some of the money being spent, and you'd say it's probably about reasonable for him. And the quality that he has as well. He played last season at Chelsea and everyone's kind of written him off, which I get because Chelsea were really poor last season. But that wasn't the real Chelsea last season. All of their players were really poor last season. And therefore, it's hard to judge them. I think Mason Mount will be absolutely excellent for Manchester United. And all I can say as well is your man, Rory, is absolutely in the mud, isn't he? Rory loves Mason Mount. He loves Frank Lampard. And they've both gone in one season. So what I would say to you guys, the OGs of the club, is that please pray for Rory, man. He's having a hard time right now and he needs your support. So yeah, overall, I think it's a very good signing for Manchester United. I know I'm kind of repeating myself here. I'm absolutely starving. This sun is blasting me up and I'm about to go eat my dinner here in Portugal. But yeah, delighted with that signing. We've been making slow business this summer. All you can do is blame the Glazers because I swear the Glazers are just telling us to go fuck ourselves, basically. They're going, we hate you, you hate us. And yes, we're leaving, but we're going to drag our heels about it. We're going to take our time about it. And we're going to ruin yet another summer for you lot at Manchester United. And that's exactly what the Glazers are doing. But this piece of business is fantastic. And I know a lot of United fans will be focusing on the business we haven't done yet. But that shouldn't let you take you away from the fact that this is a very good signing. And hopefully, as long as we do the rest of our business, whether we can do that or not is another story. And if we can get that sale through, then I think Manchester United will be in a good position. But you look around at the Premier League, you know, Declan Rice going to Arsenal, Man City strengthening further. Even the likes of Aston Villa bringing in Pau Torres, isn't it? Everyone in the Premier League is improving at the moment. Everyone in the Premier League are signing players, getting better. And Manchester United have to do that. Now Mason Mount makes us better. It makes our squad better. I don't understand the people that go, oh, we don't need Mason Mount, this, that and the other. Have you seen our squad? If Christian Eriksen's on the pitch, then our bench is looking weak. If you can now relegate sometimes Christian Eriksen to the bench, and sometimes you got Mason Mount on the bench, I think that's amazing. Especially then as well, you want to give Bruno Fernandes a rest. All right, cool. Mason Mount can jump in. So I think he's a very, very good signing, but We've got so much business to do, man. So much more business to do. By the way, I've enjoyed seeing all you like rip Buvey this week. Did you see how many different opinions has he given on Declan Rice this week? Jesus Christ. Booth, help us out here. We're trying to look a little bit respect. I know we wind up people and that on the club, but help us out here, Buvey. How many different opinions in 24 hours you're going to give, bruv? I know you've won a poker tournament and that this week, but calm down a little bit. I'm sweating, you know. Absolutely sweating. But delighted. Next up, Manchester United need to sign a goalkeeper. David De Gea's contract expires in like 2 days. We need to sign another midfielder, in my opinion. Caicedo shaped. It's not going to be Caicedo, it's going to go Chelsea now. But we need another defensive midfielder. Or, you know, like a 6/8 that can fit in there, especially when McTominay and Fred leave Manchester United. We need to improve on them. We need to get a centre back and we need to get a striker. There's so much business left for Manchester United to do, but this one piece of business is very, very good, and I'm absolutely delighted. Now, can all you like do me a favour, please? Because we all know how much this is hurting Rory. So can you at the club Twitter, on Twitter, at Rory on Twitter, and say, I'm sorry, Rory. I know you're hurting right now. You know, something along those lines. Get over it, Rory. Sort yourself out, Rory. Mason Mount is a red, Rory. Proper Chelsea, they said. Apparently Mason Mount was proper Chelsea. He was so proper Chelsea, yeah. He rejected every single offer they made and said, if you don't sell me to Manchester United, I'm going on a free. That's how proper Chelsea that fella is. Do you want to know how shit these Glazers are as well, yeah? This is the first signing in like 4 or 5 years that Manchester United have made in June. It's not even official yet, by the way, but it's the first signing we've made in June, close to June. That's how bad these Glazers are. They just need to fuck off. Fuck off. Seriously, man, they're doing my head in. Why doesn't know here? They told us they were leaving in November. They've done about 7 rounds of bids. Why are they still here? I don't know. But anyway, Mason Mount is a red. Go and tweet Rory saying just that. Make sure you're subscribing to the club. I'm sorry if I've rambled on a little bit. I've probably got sunstroke. I'm a little bit drunk and I'm absolutely starving. But I am going to eat right now. So, you know, there's that. Mason Mount signing for Manchester United in a £55 million deal plus £5 million worth of add-ons that probably aren't attainable. Happy days. Unlucky, Rory.